Welcome to another episode, everyone. Crip Mac. Well, from 5'5", neighborhood 5'5". He's out. He's free. You all remember he got out from doing about 3 years in the feds, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks or so ago. And he was immediately arrested the same day by the state. Took him to the county jail, Los Angeles County Jail. Well, he just got out. People have ran content on it already. And Hefe did a video on it, said that it's already trouble brewing with Crip Mac. He's attacking a few individuals already. He's attacked 600, said that 600 is a scammer. And, some people are pretty excited, saying that there's going to be a lot of content to be had now that Crip Mac is out. That not much has been going on here in these YouTube streets on the internet since the almighty Crip Mac was gone. This here is Seti Nash. Shout out to Seti Nash and his channel, YouTube channel. And he's talking about the situation. They're up out of the same section, so he knows more about Crip Mac and the situation than do I.
Man, they done laid out Crip Mac. Hit that walk for him.
Walk on. Get your head right. I know you feeling this shit. This shit is dead right. Get your head right.
55th Street. That's General is home, our hood. Instagram at 55th Street _ standing on citizens. And hey, little babe, just like you. Look, you're Crip. This is a South Sider right here. Count to 13s. My hood, I'm home. My own hood.
Oh my God.
Now, let's take y'all all the way back to a Tuesday in December so you can get caught all up real quick before this man goes and destroys.
There you go. He's out, Wayne. That was the Twin Towers, LA County Jail, fresh out. He just got out, got the jumpsuit on, got the little braid. 5'5". What it do? Come on now, Crip. Woo-wee. It's finna go up. You fired me?
Where's the internet for a good run? Wrote it. YouTuber and rapper Crip Mac arrested on federal gun charges. Born Trevor Hurd, he was picked up by U.S. Marshals seconds after his charges were dropped by an L.A. County judge. So we go on to get to here. YouTuber and rapper Trevor Hurd, who goes by the name Crip Mac, was arrested in L.A. County Court Tuesday, December 5th, on federal gun charges. It is currently being held on pretrial detention, according to an indictment and another court records obtained by Billboard. The 30-year-old's arrest came moments after an LA County judge agreed to drop gun charges against the South Los Angeles resident and expectant father for a September 3rd arrest for being a felon in possession of a firearm. Seconds after learning the state charges were dropped, Hurd was arrested by awaiting U.S. Marshals who informed him that his case had been transferred to the U.S. Attorney's Office, where he would face the gun charges in federal court. Shortly before Tuesday's arrest, a 2-month-old indictment against Hurd was unsealed. It showed that he was charged with being a felon in possession of an unregistered weapon and 10 rounds of ammo. Well, at least he was following the California minimum, because, you can't have no more than 10 in the magazine in Cali. Defendant Hurd possesses such ammunition knowing that he had previously been convicted of at least one of the following felony crimes. The indictment reads, laying out 5 arrests since 2014. Hurd was also arrested for being a felon in possession of a firearm in LA County on July 27, 2022, and October 12, 2021. On November 8, 2017, Hurd was arrested for attempted second-degree armed robbery. On August 12, 2015, he was arrested for grand theft. And on October 20, 2024, he was arrested for transportation of a controlled substance. California defense attorney Curtis Briggs, who is not involved with Crip Mac's case, tells Billboard it's not uncommon for federal officials to take over a state criminal case in coordination with local authorities. Sometimes local authorities become frustrated by lenient sentencing for people who are prolific offenders, so they request the feds review for prosecution. This puts more prison time in the discussion, Briggs explains. The feds also could be working on a larger case, like a Racketeering Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act RICO case involving multiple defendants and a superseding indictment, Briggs explained. The worst case is if it gets folded into a larger gang conspiracy and RICO case involving murders. In the case I mean, in that case, it's likely life in prison. Briggs adds, if he's just facing gun charges, it's possible, depending on the specific facts of the case, he could do 10 years. It depends on various individual factors and details of the case, Briggs says. Heard is currently being held in pretrial custody. His next hearing is scheduled for December 11th. So here you go. That's a picture of Crip Mac getting arrested. Can we blow this up? I'll probably just blow it up myself. But there you go. Before we move on, here's something you can do and get paid for. This is called Free Cash. Free Cash is number 2 on the Apple Store and pays you to play games. You can make $500 plus a month by... The number one question is this: has he grown? You gotta remember, we seen C-Mac. C-Mac was on his super disrespectful time, dissing this hood and that hood and dropping names of these cats and all this and everything. And it had the internet laughing, I ain't gonna lie. It definitely was. And to be fair, like I said in the previous video, where the Paru from Bompton said the she-word against the Crips. Bruh, this is how people talking that gang against other gangs and all this stuff. It's common vernacular to disrespect rival hoods. It's just on the internet and on the screen. We seem to have a mutual agreement, unspoken bond, if you will, of not disrespecting blocks or opposition or rivals, however in which y'all want to call these cats these days. But the number one question is has he grown? I don't know. I have zero goddamn idea.
Well, I mean, I would say that that's a good question. I didn't realize Crip Mac was 30 years old, as the paperwork just indicated. He is indeed 30 years old. So there you have it. The feds picked up the case. The judge had dropped the gun charges. The feds turned around and picked it up. But he was released, so we'll see what happens. But he is 30 years old now. I mean, he's no longer 19, 20. He's 30. He's getting older. The more time that you go back and do these 3 and 4 year bids at a time, they catch up to you. You look up and you're 50 or 60. So it's not worth it. And we'll see if he does change, if he comes up with a way to do his content that's educational and informational, and he can still get his money and still go viral or what have you. I don't know. I'm not here to preach to Crip Mac. We'll see what happens. We see what happened when he just walked out of the door in the county jail. He came out to a Crip walk. So I don't know how much he may have changed, but we'll see.
Second question is did the internet sit still while he was there? Yeah, it did. Ain't nothing much happened since. Nothing much happened since, man. I mean, let's be fair. The man did damn near 3 years for a ghost gun, and everybody kept on saying, bro, it might be over for him, it might be over for him, it might be over for him. And it could have been over for him. Had he not done jail calls, had whatever the hell, and all these other things, had certain things not have happened, but they did happen for him. He was able to make calls and still be entertaining and all of these things. So, with so much missed, he's going to have so much content. He's probably, if he goes to No Jumper, he's going to save No Jumper. But he ain't going to be doing no damn interviews with 2 of the 3 casts that currently, 2 of the 4 casts that sit with Adam on the No Jumper show and all that stuff and everything. And he shouldn't. Unless he's elevated, unless he says, you know what, bruh, I can do this and I can do that. And it would show a lot of growth, but I just don't see that for C-Mac. Why? Because it'll demean his online presence. Now, Adam had jumped on his live stream and said this.
People are asking me if I'm going to stream with Crip Mac now that he's out. Here's the thing about Crip Mac is that you got to be kind of careful, like where you stream with Crip Mac, because he's probably like one of the top people in LA that they want to kill. So I can do a pre-recorded interview with him, or maybe I'll do like we put like a 2-hour delay on Kick. That would make sense, right?
Yeah.
I could do that. That might make sense. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But
you ready?
Crip Mac first day out. Yeah.
And there were so many people in the comments. Oh, man, why would they want to hurt Crip Mac? Well, the nigga name is Crip Mac. Did you see the shit he put on his forehead? Yeah, they gonna want to harm him. Will they shoot at him while he on live stream with Adam? Hell yeah. Man, cats don't give a damn about none of that shit. But the more than likely part is they'll try to jump him. So there's that. Now, He can get in and do the boxing. He can get in and do the content creation. He can get in and do the promo, do the brand deals, do all of these things and get his money. But if I'm Adam and I'm able to talk to C-Mac, and I know a lot of y'all gonna get mad at what I say, but it's perfectly fine. I would help Crip Mac make the most money that he could while also maintaining that he comes and rocks with no jumper. Wait, what? The internet has this weird thing with these algorithms that push so many people in and so many people out. You stay on long enough, they'll bring them right back to you. You take a couple days off, they'll find somebody else. It just is what it is. But as far as Crip Mac goes, he's in a peculiar situation. Entertaining? Hell yeah. And there perspectives to be had? Hell yeah. And let's be fair, Buddy is talented at being funny and entertaining. It is what it is. But what should he do, Nash? Only jump on a couple of platforms. No jumper, they're going to maximize the hell out your views and all that crap. Adam needs Crip Mac more than Crip Mac needs Adam. I know y'all want to be like, oh, no, bro. No, that's very true. That's very freaking true. But it's like a 60-40. Like, no jumper needs Crip Mac 60% more than the 40% that Crip Mac needs them. Crip Mac gonna need that constant money, that constant check. He has a kid now. Life changes when you got a child, especially when you got a little girl.
Indeed it does. Shout out to City Nash. That's his channel there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Crip Mac is free, indeed. And should he go on no jumper? As City Nash just said here, he believes that no jumper needs Crip Mac more than Crip Mac needs no jumper. Adam22 said that, I believe that 2025 was his worst year at no jumper as far as whatever, the views, the money that's coming in, the content, what have you. So it needs, 4Xer is gone and all that. It needs a spark over there, I guess, no jumper. Crip Mac being out, that's already viral, that shit. But who would that help? Crip Mac going to no jumper. Well, he just said that he doesn't believe Crip Mac would even want to sit down with at least two of the individuals there at the table at no jumper. Unless he has grown, unless he has indeed elevated. He is 30 years old now, unless he's saying, I'm just about to get my money. I don't care about anything else. I don't know. As he said, he does have a kid now. So that may indeed be his focus. I guess only time will tell. He was just released. Shout out to Crip Mac. Stay free, bro. It's much more out here than it is in there. Many more opportunities out here. And obviously, he's in a position to really capitalize off of his situation, and get rich even. Go viral a few times, what have you. But just try to do it in the right way. But I can't preach to him. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I am curious as to what Crip Mac is going to do now that he is home. But as I said, it looks like he already got out and got started into some things, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, he probably been waiting to say a few things to a few people, been sitting there for 3 years. He'd been waiting to come home and say whatever he said to 600 and whomever else he has something to say to. So doesn't mean that he hasn't changed. There's some things he just needed to get off his chest, I suppose. I am interested to know what you all think in the comments. Do you think Crip Mac should go to no jumper? Should he just start his own channel? Or I believe he already has his own YouTube channel. Just work on his own channel, his own content. Is he going to get more money that way, more exposure that way? Or going on no jumper or Cam Capone or wherever else? The money that they're going to give him. What do you think his next move should be? And do you think he has changed any? I mean, I guess none of us can say at this point because he just came home. So let's give a man a chance. Let's not shut him down and judge him by anything that may have happened before. Let's only judge him by what he shows us now. Stay safe and stay free, people.